The price of perfection. Marie Jane was just 27, but she was already exhausted. She was a high-level marketing manager, and her life was a blur of spreadsheets and Starbucks. As a single mother to Leo, 8, she felt a constant, crushing need to overcompensate for his absent father. This guilt manifested in one massive annual payment, $70,000 for the Aetherium Academy. Aetherium wasn't just a school, it was a status symbol. It offered mandatory Mandarin lessons, an Olympic-sized indoor pool, and a future leaders curriculum. Marie Jane didn't even like the snobby parents there, but she saw the tuition as her parenting insurance policy. Proof she was giving Leo the best. The money drained her savings and forced her to take on punishing work hours, but she had to do it. The lie that went viral. The problem exploded not just in the classroom, but on the school's private social media group. Marie Jane's heart dropped. Lying about what, Leo? He confessed that he had told his class he spent the summer in the Maldives. He had given vivid details about the blue water and snorkeling, even naming a fish he saw, the emperor angelfish, details he took from a travel brochure. The lie was exposed when a teacher, Miss Sterling, posted a photo of Leo to the school's Summer Adventures gallery, with the caption, "Leo told us all about the gorgeous coral reefs he explored." Such an inspired story. A sharp-eyed mother immediately commented, "Didn't I see Marie Jane checking in at her office every day this summer?" The gossip spread like wildfire. A very real, very public humiliation that Marie Jane knew would follow her at every school drop-off. "Where did you get all those details?" Marie Jane demanded, her voice tight with shame. Leo slowly walked to the living room and picked up a crumpled, luxury travel brochure Marie Jane had saved from a work trip, the one she often dreamed over during her lunch break. "I looked at this. I just made it up." The confession, a brutal truth. That evening, Marie Jane sat down with Leo. The shame was slowly morphing into a cold, hard anger at the situation. "Why, Leo? Why would you make up such a big story and get us both caught up in this mess?" Leo looked her in the eyes, and his voice was small but laced with a frustration that felt too old for an 8-year-old. "Because everyone else has amazing stories, Mum. Madison went to Italy on a yacht. Jason went on a private safari. They all talk about these big adventures they had with their families, and I just stand there." He threw his hands up in a gesture of pure resignation. "When they ask me what I did, what do I say? I just went to the same private school academy all summer, where I had to learn Mandarin and wear a tie? It's not cool. It's just school." Then he delivered the brutal truth that resonated with every overworking parent's hidden fear. "The real trick, Mum, is just you working until 9 p.m. every night so I can go there. I'd rather have you home than have the Mandarin class." Marie Jane went silent. That $70,000 wasn't a symbol of love. It was a crushing weight of guilt and social performance. She spent a fortune to buy Leo prestige, but he just wanted her time. He wanted a simple, shareable memory, a story that didn't demand she work until exhaustion. The lie revealed the painful truth. She was buying approval, not happiness. That night, she couldn't sleep. Marie Jane reviewed her bank account and the Aetherium tuition statement. She looked at her sketchpad plans for her dream business, a sustainable furniture design studio. She felt the heavy pressure of the other parents' judgment, anticipating their quiet, "I told you so." She realized the expense was purely a payment for her own crippling fear of being labeled a struggling single mother. The next morning, Marie Jane called Aetherium, calm but determined. "I am withdrawing Leo, and I want the paperwork immediately." The administrator, Mrs. Collins gasped. That's $70,000 lost. You're throwing away his future. Marie Jane stood tall. No, I'm gaining something. That money won't be lost. It's being redirected. It's buying my freedom and my son's childhood. I'm done paying for a title. Marie Jane moved Leo to a highly rated public school nearby. It was about connection, not status. Leo immediately joined a drama club and played with friends until dark. Marie Jane took the saved $70,000 and lodged her studio, True North Designs. The money covered her rent and tools. Her business, built on simplicity and honesty, began to thrive, giving her the flexibility to work from home. A year later, Leo had a real story, a summer road trip in an old camper van where they visited national parks and cooked over campfires. He needed no more lies. One evening, Leo looked up from his drawing at her. "Mom," he said, "I like this story better. The real one." Marie Jane smiled. She had traded the perfect mother title for a present one. That $70,000 was her best investment in freedom.